Hey guys, it's Rosie from Phoenix Rising. I wanted to come with a quick daily update on something that happened to me in a very spiritual aspect. I know you guys don't really know a lot about me, but I've always been quite intuitive in my life, and then I went through a spiritual awakening, and I definitely realized that how spiritual I was and how intuitive I was. And then I also realized how intuitive my children are, and things started to happen to me. Well, last night we had I guess the energies were quite off last night. It wasn't just me. There was a lot of people who were having issues sleeping last night. And I was up around 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up to use the bathroom. My soon-to-be ex was up, and then I hear pitter-patter of my 8-year-old walking through the bedrooms saying she had to use the bathroom. She comes into me and she's like, "Mommy, I just had the craziest dream. I was just chopping wood. Just chopping wood. I don't know. I don't know why, but I did." And then she just walks away. She goes into her bedroom. And right away, I think of this deck. I said, this is a sign. And then I got up this morning and I read this, and it definitely resonated with me, and I wanted to put it out there to you. There is literally a card. Chop wood. So I wanted to read to you what chop wood was, and maybe it's going to resonate with one of you guys today. It definitely hit home for me, especially if you watched the reading I posted yesterday. Actually had a lot of the meaning that this card represents. And I was laughing when I came down here this morning. I was going to post this morning, but being that we're quarantined and we had home at school stuff going on, life got a little chaotic, and the system, I'm sure we're all going through the same thing, especially the ones who have the kids at home and the younger kids. They don't exactly have the program in place like the older kids they do, but not for the younger kids. So anyways, I wanted to read to you from the book. There's a few definitions for chop wood, and I wanted to put it out there for you because maybe this is going to resonate with some of you, because I don't know why my daughter would say that, and the first thing that came to mind was this. And when I have my air purifier on, it's really cool. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it is pretty cool. So anyways, and like I said, and not like yesterday's reading, I'm sorry if you hear the water go off, the well, it's very loud and it can be very distracting. Hopefully I can get this done before that kicks back on again. It seems to kick on every few minutes. All right, so chop wood, the essential meanings. Being grounded in everyday experiences and humility. The oracle message is, there are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree in the foreign or the delight of the beautiful blooms when it is in full bloom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its place. It is important to the step of manifestation. Take your attentions away from your goal, brings you into a stage of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative and contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moment, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Yesterday in our reading, this was everything that was talking about divine feminine and how we knew what we wanted. We were standing our ground. We knew we had to do, but we had to move forward. We had to be here in the present, in the now, but move forward. So this is everything that we were talking about yesterday for the divine feminine. I'm going to go on for relationship meaning. I like to read slow because it helps me process. And I also feel like it's easier for you to understand when I read slow instead of rambling off. Nothing is as important now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships, friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold on, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, or leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is really. So, that's the relationship. Now for prosperity meanings. Prosperity message. Now is the time to take small steps rather than large leaps on your journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dreams and attend to the Monday chores. Focus on little things that you may pile up while you've been mapping out the greater plan of your life that you inspired and see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen provides advice. Or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the presence. Now there's a protective message. The protection message. Are you an armchair astronaut? Sorry, can't exactly pronounce that word. Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desire with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair and make things happen. You actually have to do things. Start with a small task. Remember, big dreams become reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Meteorologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 steps towards you. Now with the feminines, yesterday we were doing the Divine Feminine reading. We were really talking about this, about, owning up to what being now in the present, manifesting you know what you want in your life. But stay here in the now, focus on the now, with manifestation and positive mindset of what you're looking for the future. Now, the protection message. There may be some of you out there who are doing nothing. Maybe it's time for you to get off your ass and start doing something. I'm more of a doer. I have my moments where I do nothing at all, but I'm a doer. But I have many friends out there, and I'm sure there's many of you out there who do nothing. Maybe it's time, instead of always saying, I'm just going to only just give it to God and He'll give me maybe it's time to take some small steps forward so you can manifest and create that life that you really want. So anyways, this is today's daily message. I think it's April 24th. I don't know. Days are blurred right now in quarantine, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll be back to you soon. I'll be sending you some more messages. See you.